So we're going to move right along. I would like to welcome everyone to the Town of Lexington Council Work Session this evening, February the 17th, 2026. You're going to have a lot of minutes, Laura, for this night. Work sessions are less formal business meetings that enable the council to obtain and discuss information regarding town issues from staff members and/or consultants. Citizens are encouraged to attend and observe work sessions. However, they do not include public hearings. Council does not take an action vote on items during a work session other than a vote to place them on a council meeting for future consideration. This work session is now called to order. Are there any deletions from tonight's agenda? Hearing none, we are going to go into our first presentation, and I'm going to ask Mr. Eli to come forward, and I know his parents are going to want to come with him too, because we have a special guest with us tonight, guys. You come stand right there for me, and I'm going to come down to you in a minute. Come so I can see you. Come around here. He told me that I couldn't beat him in wrestling, so if you guys want to challenge him up here, y'all go ahead with it, because he told me I couldn't. So our first presentation tonight is recognizing Eli Franklin, and some of y'all may recognize his daddy because he is the favorite UPS man on Main Street. The girls and the guys there love him. So he's famous on Main Street. Everybody was so excited Eli was coming tonight to be recognized, because Eli, they know all about you on Main Street, so tell Daddy to take you down there. His outstanding achievement in wrestling: at just 6 years old, Eli is 6U, 49-pound Tulsa national champion and was named the 6U most outstanding wrestler alongside his teammate, Prince. He also helped Mighty Warriors Wrestling Academy win the 6U team championship. Eli has been training since age 3 and is also the 2025 South Carolina state champion, preparing to defend his title next month. So Eli, we expect to hear more from you, okay? Eli, your hard work and dedication, it makes our community very proud. Congratulations on these incredible accomplishments. We have a certificate and a small token of our appreciation from the town of Lexington to present to you. So I'm going to come down and give you a couple of things, okay? And you want to tell these guys that you don't think they could beat you either? Y'all see that trophy this boy won at 6 years old?
Okay, sure. This one.
You can set it like right here. Right here. See, that's I know. This mom there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Grandparents, I know y'all want a picture too.
You know,
Got it. We'll share. Congratulations.
Look up one more time, please.
Eli, do you want to say anything?
you want to say anything?
Well.
Yeah. That's Kevin, Emily. Kevin's a good dude.
Pretty cool. Let me see. Our next item, did I lose it, is a, did I lose? I've lost myself. Hold on a minute. Take my time. What did I do with page 9?
You can take your time, too.
I lost page 9, Laura. No, I found it. Okay, sorry. Our next presentation is 2025 Audit and Statements Report. Kendra Vandross, CPA partner from the Brittingham Group.
Just a little. Good evening, everyone. I will be presenting the June 30, 2025 audit results for the town. I will go through an ACFR overview of financial section, other reports of, I did not get up multitasking.
What is this one?
Am I hitting the right button?
Oh, it's up there.
Other reports of independent auditors, and a brief summary and any questions you may have at the end. Prior ACFRs have received the GFOA Certificate of Excellence in Financial Reporting Award. The town has received this award for 27 consecutive years. The ACFR is presented in 3 sections: introductory, financial, and statistical. This year's ACFR will also be applying for the award. And a lot of work goes into getting that award. The financial section of the ACFR is comprised of the report of independent auditors, management's discussion and analysis, the basic financial statements, and the notes to the financial statements. The town received an unmodified or clean opinion, which is the highest level of reporting assurance an organization can receive from its independent auditors. It is also an unlimited scope opinion, which means we had full and complete access to the books and records of the town. The town ended with total net position of $226 million as referenced on page 34 of the ACFR. The 2024 net position was $198 million. The net position is composed of 3 different categories. The first being net investments in capital assets, which is your value of your assets, net any associated debt. And that was roughly $174 million at the end of the year. The next category is restricted, and this is funds restricted for any debt that you owe, capital projects, and a host of various other things. The third category is unrestricted, and this was roughly $36 million at the end of the year, and this is for anything that the town wishes to use it on. The town's net position increased by roughly $28 million over June 30, 2024, as referenced on page 35 of the ACFR. This increase was mainly due to an increase in water and sewer revenue, property taxes, business licenses, and capital grants and contributions. These increases in revenue were offset by an increase in expenses as compared to the prior year. General revenues totaled roughly $23 million, which include property taxes, business license taxes, hospitality taxes, unrestricted state aid, and investment earnings, also as referenced on page 35 of the ACFR. The town's capital assets were increased approximately by $16 million over the prior year, and the detail of this increase is referenced on page 62 and 63 of the ACFR. These were mainly due to improvements in the combined waterworks and sewer system, street improvements, and park improvements. The town received an unmodified opinion on the independent auditor's report on internal control over financial reporting and on compliance and other matters. The town also received an unmodified opinion on the independent auditor's report on compliance for each major program and on internal control over compliance required by the uniform guidance. As stated, the town received unmodified audit opinions in all areas. The financial position of the town is strong with a net position of $226 million at June 30, 2025. The town has an increase in net position of roughly $28.1 million. No internal control findings were noted during our audit. Our sincere thanks goes out to the entire staff of the town. Any questions?
Does anyone have any questions?
Yeah.
I guess they do not, so I guess you get off easy. They'll be calling Kathy tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you. And our next presentation is from Vanessa. And this is on our development impact fee report, correct?
Yes. Mayor,
Yes, ma'am.
if I may just interject, so Vanessa's doing this tonight and has handouts for you. This time last year when we did our impact fee update, you all had expressed an interest in hearing a presentation like this upon the anniversary date of, the annual anniversary date when we passed the business license ordinance. So that's what you've got tonight.
Thank you.
So now that we're about 6 years into impact fees, everyone is understanding that these fees help build and maintain our infrastructure as we grow. Just two highlights from the ordinance are the projects on the next few slides come from the capital improvements plan, which Planning Commission may review as often as necessary, but not less than every 5 years. And as per South Carolina Code of Law, impact fees must be expended within 3 years of the date they were scheduled to be expended. Starting with transportation, we received $148,825.91. We earned $907.71 in interest. We had an ending balance of $1,080,566.42 for fiscal year '25. We estimated a total of $800,000 in impact fee revenue for fiscal years '26 through '29. And currently listed on our capital improvements plan is the Gibson and West Main intersection, which is estimated to cost $1.8 million. On to Parks and Recreation, revenue brought in was $51,464, and we earned interest at $15.56. Just shy of $45,000 was transferred into VHP renovations, leaving $6,503.04 at the end of fiscal year '25. $400,000 is projected for impact fee revenue through fiscal year '29. And as you can see, the project lists that are on the capital improvements plan totals over $2 million. And finally, municipal facilities and equipment received $19,733.15 in revenue. They earned $129.54 in interest. Ending balance of fiscal year '25 was $153,024.04, and with an additional $400,000 expected to be earned through fiscal year '29, which is when this ordinance goes through for our impact fees. And as you can see, that's our biggest list of projects there, and that is just over $9 million. Any questions?
Does anyone have any questions for?
No.
I think all of us are looking at it and studying it, so we may have questions for you eventually, but do you have, anybody have any? Hearing none.
Thank you.
Now we'll move into our new business items. Our first one is an application for Accommodations Tax Advisory Committee. Laura Henson.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. This is the consideration of an application for the Accommodations Tax Advisory Committee. There was one current vacancy, and the town received this application. He does meet all eligibility requirements. I know Vanessa's taken a look at it as well. So the application was attached to your packet, and we're looking to place the approval for this gentleman on the March 2nd, 2026 meeting.
Do I hear a motion to place this on the agenda?
So moved.
Councilman Williams makes the motion. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Councilman Michaels seconds it. Is there any discussion I understand that he's the general manager for the Hilton?
Yes.
Okay. And that falls in,
Yes, those are usually regulated. That committee has a lot of state regulations, and so that is, some of the members have to be, in lodging or hospitality, so he would meet that.
okay. Anybody else have any questions?
Not about the applicant, but who's our staff liaison for that committee now?
Vanessa Stokert.
Okay.
Yeah, she's our special funds manager.
Okay.
She's been handling that.
Any other questions? Hearing none, all those in favor of putting this on the agenda, raise your right hand. And it is unanimous. Our next item of agenda, on the agenda is from Transportation Director Randy Edwards, BPS Holdings LLC, temporary parking.
Good evening, Mayor, Council. As we move closer and closer to the North Church Street parking, the town of Lexington is planning this 100-space parking lot up here off of North Church Street on tax map number 004-32004, containing approximately 1.12 acres, and the next tax map number containing 0.29 acres. Construction process will displace employee parking that's currently used by Wild Smiles. Part of a previous agreement that was approved, we've entered into an easement agreement to build the parking lot on there. And this temporary, their current parking will be displaced while we construct the new parking lot. We've reached out to BPS Holdings, which is, I think it's the former Lorick property, there where all the parking is at the old BBT Bank area. And we negotiated a temporary parking agreement for a total of 20 spaces. This agreement is before you, and we would seek your authorization to enter into this agreement. The terms of the agreement are expected to begin August 1st with a monthly rent of $45 per space, and with to hold reservation fee of $2,700 to be paid upon signature. So we would ask that you'd allow us to enter into this agreement so that we can move forward with all the other items that are contingent upon this agreement.
Do I hear a motion to put this on the agenda?
So moved.
Councilman Smith makes the motion. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Councilman Michael seconds it. Is there any discussion on this? This is pretty standard numbers, correct?
That's the market rate that,
That's what I was asking. I guess it's market rate for,
I mean, we're technically getting a slight discount simply because we're renting 20 spaces. But upon, the details of the agreement do say that upon the 9-month, it will actually go up to $65,
but you'll
which is
be
the
on,
current rate.
you'll be on time just like we were with the other parking lot, correct? I have faith.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
have faith in you. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, raise your right hand to put it on the agenda. And it's unanimous to put it on the agenda.
Thank you.
And our last one is from the chief. Approval of memorandum of agreement with the South Carolina Department of Juvenile Justice. Wow.
Good afternoon, Mayor, Council, and the great citizens of town of Lexington. Before you have a consideration of approval of memorandum of agreement between the town of Lexington and South Carolina Department of Justice for the provision of securing detention service for fiscal year 2025-2026. Agreement is typically updated on an annual basis. Action request is placed on the March 2nd agenda item.
Chief asked for us to place this on the agenda. Does anybody want to make a motion?
So moved.
You got too quick. Councilman Smith makes it. Councilman Williams seconds it. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, raise your right hand. And it is unanimous. Moving to comments. Any questions from the news media? Don't think we have any. Any comments from the public regarding a specific item on the agenda tonight for the work session? Any additional comments from staff or from council? Kevin, we would personally like to welcome you on board as the new Assistant Administrator. We're happy to have you. Would you like to say anything?
Just thank you for having me, Mayor and Council. I appreciate the opportunity to be here.
Thank you for being here, and we look forward to working with you and some great ideas. That concludes our business for tonight's work session. Thank you for watching, and without objection, we are adjourned.